Did you get fat during the lockdown? Then try the coronavirus weight loss plan. Go from this to this.
I lost 25 pounds on the corona weight loss plan.
It's simple. First, get tested for corona.
Son of a bitch!
Then quarantine for 14 days and wash your hands with no-show organic soap. It's that simple. You can go from this to this.
I lost 32 pounds with the corona weight loss plan.
The coronavirus is available everywhere. Warning, don't try corona if you live with old-ass people, because you will kill their ass. Grab your soap from No Show Organic.
Man, welcome to the Dirty Folks podcast. I am your main man, Dirty Folks. It's a pop-up show, so I appreciate whoever slide through. It's been something that's been irking me for like a week. And it all happened in one day. Like everything I'm about to say happened in one day. I'm not going to I'll show one clip, but I didn't clip everything. But it started off with this. And my clip ain't prepared. That's crazy. It started off with a stepdad talking to a mom about the Shouty situation.
Court for what? Like you gotta.
Oh no,
baby,
can't. No, tell them. Okay, tell them. Okay, tell them. Tell them, bro. Listen to what? Hey, Carter, look at me, bro. Look at me, bro. Don't listen to that shit. We're not buying flowers. We're not holding doors open. We're not putting our fucking shirt on a pedal for a fucking rain, bro. For what? What do you teach your daughters? To finesse niggas, bro. Exactly. I'm glad you said that shit to the fucking camera, bro. You're not. So. Hold on. Do y'all hear this? Do y'all hear this?
Be gentlemen.
Bro, be gentlemen. So that motherfucker finesse y'all that who daughters is who teaching their daughters that. Don't do that, bro. They don't like that. So was your last nigga a gentleman?
He was, and I finessed him.
Exactly. So don't teach my sons that goofy ass shit, bro. Hey, swear to God, you listening to me, bro? You listening to me, bro? Are you listening to me, bro? Quit playing with me, bro. We're not doing that, bro. Get out the car, man. We straight. Not fucking with that shit.
Record for what? Like you gotta.
Bro. This is why you gotta decide whether you're gonna be black or be a man. But you can't be both, bro. You gotta choose black or man. Can't be both. I was raised that you're a man before you anything. But you know, other people were raised to be black. The entire clip is about an ugly ass black bitch who's teaching her sons how to be respectable, upstanding black men, hold the door open, carry the book bag, pay for the movie, black men, and teaching their daughters how to finesse. This is not new. I've told this story at least 3 times on my podcast, and I'll tell it again now. I remember because I'm the keep a nigga baby. I know what I am, right? Like all of my siblings and my cousins are like a decade older than I am, right? So when I was young, all I could do is watch what my older cousins and my big sisters did, right? I'm little. I remember being like 6 years old when my sister turned 16 and they were gonna let my sister date. I remember my mom telling my sister, like, yo, men only want one thing. Make sure you keep your own money so you can make it home. Don't let no nigga corner you somewhere. Don't let them force you into sex and all that cool shit. I remember that. So when I turned 15, 16, it's my turn to go out here and date. The conversation way fucking different, bro. Way different. The conversation was, man, I need you to carry a book bag. Girls like flowers. Girls like candy. You should pay her way to the movies. And I was like, whoa, 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 stop right there, lady. I said, give me the same advice you gave my sister, nigga. Give me the same advice you gave my sister. I only want one thing. That bitch better have her own money. And if she ain't fucking, she walking, nigga. Give me that same message you gave my sister. Because matriarchy is slavery. Y'all keep blaming white men. It was really black women. Matriarchy is slavery. And it's interesting how he came to the revelation in the camera phone era, some shit that I realized in the 1990s, like, yo, my mama is the ops, nigga. My sister is the ops. My cousins are the ops. I had one aunt that was not the ops, but my one aunt that wasn't the ops, she was a bulldagger. Shout out to my aunt Penny. But she was gay, and she had the mindset of a man, and she told me the real shit. But all the women who wanted to finesse men will give a set of information to empower women and then give males a set of information to weaken men. They are traitors. You guys keep thinking that they quote unquote your women because y'all share a fucking crayon. Fuck out of here, nigga. They're traitors. You're sleeping with the enemy. And it's cool to sleep with the enemy because coochie is delicious, but you sleeping with the enemy, but at least you should know that they the enemy. Now I took that information, man. Make sure y'all like y'all can, man. They blocked me because I said something about Kamala and loving abortions, and they said it was misinformation, but it wasn't. I want y'all to keep that in mind. On a fundamental basis, after you get past the three basic human needs of food, shelter, and clothing, right? Your next needs are transportation and affection. So once you get past the food, shelter, clothing, you get into transportation and affection, right? When you look at it on that scale, because as a child, your parents take care of food, shelter, and clothing, hopefully. You looking for affection with girls that will fuck a nigga with a box Chevy, right? She's looking for creature comfort. She's looking for entertainment. She's looking for transportation. You're looking for affection. There's a lot of black men out here in these streets who will kill Jesus for a hug from a woman. That's just facts. That's what my number 2 rule in life is: do not listen to a man that listens to a woman. And, well, actually, my number 2 rule is don't be killed by a man over a toddler. So here's the thing, and I don't know how I titled this shit, but I believe that black women shouldn't vote. I believe that black people should go against the Voting Rights Act. I really do believe that with all my heart and soul. Black men will still be able to vote. If they give you a literacy test and you can't read, then you just don't vote, my nigga. But black men can still vote. Literacy tax, poll tax, whatever, bro. Black women shouldn't vote. I believe that in my heart and soul. They should not have any voice. And I know those dudes like, oh, my girl, she a good girl. All right, cool. She could be a good girl without voting, my nigga. And I dropped the link, man. If y'all want to pop up, man, y'all can pull up. There's certain things I did not clip, but I did list, right? Because I made a post about it. Apparently, I just saw it. But these are things that I saw on social media all in one day. And even though I don't have the clips to substantiate what I'm saying, I've been going for a week, yo. YouTube blocked me for a week. So I'm sure y'all saw clips of everything I'm about to talk about. So you know I'm not lying. I'm going to read the post, but I'm going to break it down point by point of why you have to understand who your enemy is, right? So I called this post the 6 reasons black women shouldn't vote. Number 1, they think Kamala is black. No matter how much you say, yo, her dad is Indian and her mom is Asian, or vice versa, have it work out, they'll be like, she black. Because women are not tribal, they're globalists. They want everyone to be part of a hive mind. Because with that, then whoever's dominating can be the slave owner. You could be a dominator, bro. You could tribe up and be the dominator. We can bring slavery back. A good logo will bring slavery back. But women just want to fuck whoever dominant. And that's every woman. That's the French women in Normandy, France, who was sleeping with the Third Reich on Monday. And then D-Day happened on Tuesday. And they was sucking American and French dick on Wednesday because they just want to fuck the winner. They're survivalists. If you think that survival is dictated by the three holes on their body, because they dumb. They don't know shit, bro. Like, they don't really know shit. They just do shit. But they're not globalists. I mean, they're not tribalists. They don't have any allegiance. There is no Italian woman loyal to an Italian man. There is no German woman loyal to a German man. As a matter of fact, they had an entire show called All in the Family with Archie Bunker about an Italian man with his Italian wife having an Italian daughter who married a bum Semite, nigga. A true story. Go back and look. Mike, whatever his Mike name is, Archie Bunker called him Meathead. He was a Semite. A whole oven person, right? The people of the oven. And he married a German woman. Think about that. Think about Archie being a proud German and that arch nemesis. Think about if Tom had a nephew and Tom's nephew married Jerry. I'm talking about Tom and Jerry, the cartoon. If Tom's nephew or niece, let's say Tom had a niece, and Tom's niece married Jerry's nephew, the drunk nephew that was like, "We're three musketeers on guard." Like, think about that. That's how outrageous it is. You know what, Woody? What do you say? I got a multi-stream and multiple channel. I actually am on Rumble, IG, and I don't have a TikTok. I was on X, but X switched it up. Now you can only stream on X if you got a blue check. And I ain't finna get no blue check, man. I don't know why IG kicked everybody else off, but IG tripping. I mean not IG, Twitter. Twitter tripping. Twitter won't let you live stream unless you got a check. I think that's weird. Anyway, so number one is, I'm gonna make this bigger because I don't think y'all can see it. These are things that I saw on my social medias the same day I saw that. The same day I saw that clip. Hold on, man. It might get a little bit fuzzy real quick, guys. But just work with me. Hold on. Apparently, I did a guest appearance on the podcast early and forgot to charge up my my soundboard. Now it's about to cut off. But anyway, so number one is they think Kamala is black. Totally untrue. But totally unnecessary because they know goddamn well that Hillary Clinton was not black and 98% of black women voted for Hillary over Obama in the 2008 primary. God bless white women for saving us from Hillary. God bless them. There's nothing. Women aren't tribalists. Their genitalia is. I don't know if that's a word, by the way. Genitalia is, right. I might have freestyled that, but they only care about coochie because they know coochie equals destruction, and they want to destroy the world. I don't know why they think they're gonna have peace if they destroy the world, but you know, that's what they think. So don't worry about them saying that Kamala black because they know Kamala not black. They don't care. Kamala got a coochie, and she does murders with her coochie. Shout out to that abortion queen. She does murders with her coochie. So if a white man can go to jail 3 times and they say he more black than black people, a woman who has 4 abortions in her coochie is more black than black women. And that's how they see that shit, right? If you have a chop shop coochie, you black by default. Women, gay, felon, right? The number 2 is they have a photo somewhere. I should have screenshot it. But I know y'all seen it. They have a picture of King Vaughn, the sociopath, with his baby mama, who was like a military sergeant, like she was a drill sergeant or something for the Navy or something. And every woman in the comment was like, I think King Vaughn was misunderstood. I think he had a good heart. I think if you tapped into his good heart, he was a good person. My nigga, let me tell you, man, King Vaughn was a motherfucking killer, bro. He was a goddamn killer. And that's all he was, right? He was a sociopath. Vaughn was a dude that set it off everywhere he went. In the streets, in jail, in the bullpen, in a waiting area. Vaughn he died gangbanging, my nigga. Like his entire life was fighting. Was he a pretty nigga? Pause. Yeah, he was a pretty nigga. Like King Vaughn looked like a girl trying to look like a boy. He was a pretty nigga, but he was also pretty motherfucking crazy. And black women be like, yo, you know, if King Vaughn would have had some snapper coochie, we could have got him out of that. Horrible discernment of people. Horrible. They will put hardworking, legal, honest, intelligent man in the friend zone and fuck a dumb nigga that sells perfumes in the parking lot of a grocery store. That's just what they are, bro. It's not who they are, it's what they are, nigga. Toddlers. They fucking toddlers. Toddlers should not vote. Would you trust your 2-year-old, 3-year-old child to vote for the most important office in the world if they could get bribed with 2 ice cream cones and a goddamn Snickers? Horrible discernment. Women do not have intuition. Women have hindsight. When everything get fucked up, they were like, I should have did different. No, women are dumb. They're just fucking dumb. They have no judgment. And women who know that they have no judgment excel in life, bro. To be honest with you. Women who vote how her husband vote, she still don't need to vote, right? Like if my mom and my mother did this, if my mother voted how my father voted, but if my father was not around, she would call me because she wanted to vote. She wanted to be part of the democratic process, but she ain't know the candidates. And she'll call me sometimes, like when I got grown, when I got older. She was like, who should I vote for? But I'm out here in these streets. I'm out here talking to the politicians, like eating pizza and hot wings with them, trying to figure out where they at. I got their personal phone number. Of course, I'm going to tell my mother, vote for your son's friend. Because if they get in, then whatever you need, you're not just a voter, you dirty folks, mom. And I'm going to call like, yo, it's my mama, G. And they'll do it on the strength of, first of all, they think I'm absolutely nuts, right? But besides them thinking I'm nuts, and I bring a bunch of shooters to their fucking office, which I would not do it, but I'm not going to say I wouldn't do it. It's not like on my first 3 levels of but everything's an option. Everything's an option. But it's not my first thought process. But the fact that I know them and they respect me, no matter if they think I'm crazy or not, the fact they respect me, that they'll say, yo, do you have a proposal? And I'm intelligent enough to come up with a proposal like, this is how it'll work. This is what the budget will be. This is what I need from you. You can duplicate this for other people, but I need this shit first. And they'll be like, all right, I got you, folks. I appreciate that. So I want my mother to vote for my people. In local politics, I don't know the presidents, of course, but when it comes to aldermen and congressmen and state's attorneys, not really state's attorney, state reps, that's what I meant. State representatives, senators, I know them people. Vote for my friends. But, but women vote for women don't know who to vote for. A woman without adult supervision, right? A woman without a son or a husband, it really shouldn't have been me. It should have been my dad. But a woman without a male supervision will vote for who the media tells her to vote for. A woman with adult supervision will vote for who her husband, or in my case, son, or a lot of times her brother tells her to vote for, because they have no concept of what's right and wrong. So if that's the case, then they don't need to vote. They don't need to vote. If you're going to vote how I vote, then I could have just voted. You don't need to vote. And if you don't have adult supervision, you sure don't need to vote, because you're going to vote for not having adult supervision so you can fuck up the world, right? The third reason that black women should not have a vote and we should repeal the 19th Amendment. If we can't get the 19th, at least repeal the Black Voters Act, because black men will still be able to vote. You might have to pay $25 to vote. I don't think you'll have to do that now in today's climate, but that's the worst case scenario. A literacy test, $25, whatever the case may be. Fuck that. It's worth it to not have black women vote. I stand on that shit with all my heart, bro. Reason number 3 is because black women think that the National Association of Black Journalists chick is a good journalist. Nigga, they really think that goofy bitch is a good journalist, and I just cannot.
Hey y'all, Masters are coming. He's a coming, y'all. Masters are coming. Here we go. Look, guys, you asked me to.
You had a black woman being argumentative to a former president. As I'm looking at her argue with Donald Trump, you know what I'm thinking? I'll tell you what I'm thinking. This is why kids don't say no sir, yes ma'am anymore. This is why kids fight their teachers. This is why kids fight other students in the classroom and don't care if the teacher say break it up. This is why they hate police. This is why they say fuck they daddy, because black women do not respect anything. So nobody in the black community respects authority. They depend on authority. Black women will call the police on you to get you the fuck up out the house, right? They'll use a court system to get your money and your kid. But just because they use the system, they don't respect the authority. There's no respect for authority. And they showed that in real time for the world to see. And Alec can't leave that out. It was Chicago bitches. These bitches need to be stopped.
My congeniality is fucked. I have no sensors and I need to be stopped.
I hate black bitches so much. So, hold on, man. I got a cash app. Hold on, let me shout out this cash app real quick. Support the stream, man. Click like on the stream at least, bro. You know, I ain't been around in a minute, man. I appreciate y'all pulling up, man. Click like on the stream, bro. If it's in your heart, donate to the daycare, but click like on the stream.
Hey, baby. How much do you need?
Not much. Just enough for a new wig and a BBL.
Can dirty folks get some cash apps too, please kind sir?
Man, I'm gonna give a shout out to James for the $10 cash app. He say for taco fund on deck, dirty folks. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you, bro. I don't know where my taco clip went, but I got you. I'm gonna show you some love in a minute. And I want to give a shout out to because I didn't get a chance to do this early. I was locked in the Bing. While I was locked in the Bing, the homie XL Pro sent a $10 cash up. He say, man, for Conto support, man, pray for my boy Conto in the hospital right now, bro. They amputated my nigga leg, bro. I'm tripping on this shit so hard, bro. Shout out to XL Pro for that, man. Gratitude, sir. I appreciate you, both of y'all guys, man, from the bottom of my heart, bro. I don't know what I'm gonna clip at. Don't clip at. There you go.
I'm gonna drop a dime, quarter, a whole change purse a Chuck E. Cheese token. I'm dropping all that shit. Don't give a fuck.
Happy, happy, joy, joy, 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 joy.
The number 4 reason that black women shouldn't vote. Girl math, my nigga. Girl math. I have done countless shows on this channel about the fact that women can't count. But nobody can't count with the authority that black women can't count, bro. That shit is crazy. Like, they cannot count. So if you want to talk about budgets, income, the what is it? Per capita, like black women being the most educated per capita, anything that has to do with numbers, it is over their head, my nigga. Black women in general can't count, but black women are belligerent about the ability to not count, and you should be proud of them for not knowing how to count, for thinking that 2 + 2 is 22. You know what I mean? And y'all like, oh, you know, she good with the household. No, the fuck she ain't. She has to be subsidized by 4 niggas and the government in order to cover some shit that you cover on a paycheck. Girls cannot count. And if they can't count, they can't worry about local or national budgets, deficits, fucking programs, nothing, because girls can't fucking count. So since they don't understand how numbers work, they shouldn't vote. Number 5 reason that black women, and this is particularly black women. Some of this shit is just liberal women in general, but in particular, black women hate families. The key to becoming a sovereign group, of being able to have power, have autonomy, have safe communities, have a successful, affluent education system, to be able to hold your head up high in public, to be inspired to do great things, is to have a fucking family, nigga. Black women's goal in life is to destroy and steal everything that will make you great. Everything that'll make you great, bro. If you think you're going to work 2 jobs to make sure your kid can go to private school, don't worry about that shit, because she going to steal a kid, my nigga. If you think that, man, you want to grind and get a house with a backyard so you and your girl can be straight, yo, don't waste your time, bro. By the time you save up the money to get the house, she's just waiting for you to get the house so she can leave you and take the house and give it to another nigga, bro. It's just facts. Only 9% of black women, because when y'all see 26% of black women are married, they're counting the baby boomers. Only 9% of black women under the age of 60 are married. And out that 9%, 60% of the small 9% you got will file for a divorce. I'm going to do some simple math for you guys. Simple math. Simple math. Because you men. And I would assume that men can count. People talk about the glory days for coloreds when the marriage rate was 96%, 92%, some crazy shit like that in the 1950s. That was Jim Crow, Willie Lynch. Black women, it was illegal for black women to date white men. She was stuck with you and she couldn't, girls can't count. So don't forget the girls can't count part, right? Because girls can't count, they couldn't afford to live on their own and they couldn't protect themselves, so they were getting married at a rapid rate. So the women who were married in 1950 were born in 1910. You understand that, right? Because in 1910, they were born. 1920, perhaps, they were born. They were one generation removed from slavery, in the same generation of Black Reconstruction, Women Reformation, and Jim Crow, and the Great Depression. That is their generation. Like, everything was going crazy in their generation. They lived in a whirlwind time. that decade between 1910 and 1920 birthed the women with a 96 or whatever it is marriage rate in 1950. Because think about it. In 1910, you would be 20 years old in 1930. 1930 is the Great Depression. You better get find a man because you can't feed yourself. Ain't no jobs for you right now. So you got to find a man. You got to attach yourself to a man. Girls were raised in 1920, were born in 1920, were legal age in 1940, probably 1935, because they was getting married at like 15 years old back then. But once again, Great Depression and World War II was around the corner. So a lot of people came back, a lot of men came back from the war affluent, wanting to have sex, which is how you got the baby boomer, right? It was a boom in babies. It was an influx in babies based on, you know, the guys who came back from the military with a couple of dollars, and girls was like, oh my God, he got $40. You want some pussy? Yeah, I would like some pussy. Now he's stuck in the family, right? With a girl he don't know who gave him a baby. So that means that 9 out of 10 black women attach themselves to a man for survival. Survival. In 1950, at the highest rate of marriage for Black America, all of those women became bra burners. Those are the women holding the signs talking about right to vote, right for abortion. We don't need no man, burn bras. Man, why my daddy gotta find my man for me? Goddamn, man, I could find my own dick to suck. Those were married women. Because y'all act like y'all forget that the civil rights movement, which is really the feminist movement, started in the 1950s. It started in the 1940s for black men with the double V movement, victory abroad, victory at home. Black women picked up because, you know, them fucking Semites was like, yo, we got to fuck up what black men doing. We're going to add black women to the mix to go against black men because black men too dumb to realize that he's sleeping with the enemy. So in 1950s, you had a bunch of housewives burning bras, holding signs, marching. All those 40-year-old, 30, 40-year-old women in the 1950s were born in 1910, 1920. They were the 96, 98%, whatever fuck, wives of that nation, telling their daughters, I'm fighting so you don't have to be a wife. So you guys not seeing history right. So these toddlers, right? I was gonna call them terrorists, but they're not. No, these toddlers were the ones that were raising the free love 60s, which came into the marry a single mama 70s. Directly off the fact that the first time that women got an opportunity to be heard, they fucked up family so crazy it's reverberated for the last 80 motherfucking years, nigga. All because some nigga had the bright idea to listen to a bitch with clothes on, nigga. Y'all don't understand me, bro. Y'all be thinking I'm coming from a place of hate. I'm coming from a place of love, bro. Black women hate family. Black women with families were telling their daughters they don't need a family. You don't need a man. You don't need a family. If you steal the kids will be your family. The kids will love you. That nigga won't. But a man's love is providing and protecting. So now you want everybody else to provide. You want strange men. Y'all ain't men because y'all ain't protecting strange women in the street. Bitch, I don't know you. Y'all remove your protectors, remove your providers, and say now you got police, you got gun cars, you got Section 8. You don't need men, cool, because you belong to the Semites, right? Because the Semites are the ones who put the programs to make you a breeder. Black women are breeders, right? Slave breeders, right? But they not breeding for you, my nigga. That's the problem, right? Subscribe up so I can show you how to make these bitches breed for you. Right now they breeding for the Semites. Let them breed for you, the Americans, my nigga. Anyway, and because they hate family, they hate wealth. They hate generational wealth. They hate legacy. They hate lineage. They hate the sacrifice you'll make to make sure your kids will be straight. They'd rather have child support. And then you ain't going to do shit else outside the child support, which brings us back to number 4. They can't count, right? So even if you give them child support, they not doing the right thing. They got pretty nails, but the kids still ain't straight because bitches can't count. So the child support don't mean shit. Like, they fuck up everything they touch. And there are men out here with a good woman. And those men with a good woman will argue with me from sun up to sundown that because they have a good woman, that women ain't like that. But they'll forget that they dated 200 bitches. 200 bitches before they found that fucking good woman, and they forgot the other 199 tried to destroy their life. Tell you to choose better. The fuck out of here, nigga. You don't need choice, nigga. Bitches need discipline. You understand what I'm saying?
Hey, baby, how much do you need?
That ain't even it. Where my shit at? Oh, fucked up my segue.
Daddy, you spanked Mama.
You're darn tootin' I did.
That means you love her.
That's what I've been trying to tell her.
Number 6 reason that black women shouldn't vote. Women shouldn't vote in general, but black women shouldn't vote in particular. Number 6, because they can't count, but they hate families. They don't understand that 70% of their income is funded by taxpayer men with no families. So essentially, they benefit from slavery that they can't enforce. Let me slow that down real quick. A lot of guys don't have kids, period. Period. But they pay taxes. 70% of all tax money comes from men. There are very few women that actually pay taxes. Very few. Either she's childless or she's old. Women from birth through like 50 do not pay tax, especially if she has a child, do not pay taxes. They do not bring anything into the coffer. Right? 70% of them bring not tax worthy, right? Don't pay taxes. As a matter of fact, every person in this chat knows a girl with no job, but she got 2 kids and she get $1,200 back on income tax, but she ain't never put nothing into income tax because she ain't never worked. Women are net negative when it comes to earning and taxes, but they're 7 out of $10 that they spend come from a man who gets no benefit from her lifestyle. Crazy, right? Section 8, food stamps, housing vouchers, child care vouchers, so another woman can take care of her kid while she do nothing. So since they can't count, so they don't understand how money works, they think it just comes out of thin air like manna. And they hate family, so they'll never do what it takes in order to facilitate real wealth, because the families are wealth. Even the mafia called they mobs the family. Gambino family, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, right? They're not good people. They're not good at being people. They count on the benevolence of men in order to get over, but they're not good people. So if you're not good people and you don't really put into the pot, you shouldn't vote. I wouldn't even be mad if they brought back the law that you had to be a homeowner to vote. I wouldn't even be mad about that. That you have to have a stake in the community in order to vote, because women, generally speaking, don't have a stake in the community. Generally speaking, women move every 2 years. Generally speaking, unless she's married or she has home ownership, women move all. They like nomads, bro. Women are nomad locusts, really, because they fuck up everywhere they go. They just travel from place to place and fuck it up. But best case scenario, they're nomads. So why would you vote on who your alderman or congressman or mayor is going to be when you're not going to be here when they do the bullshit they're going to do just because you thought he had a nice haircut or it's a woman? But you're not going to suffer any consequence and you don't have to pay any debt to your decision. There's no responsibility or accountability behind a decision. So they shouldn't vote. They shouldn't vote. So those are my 6 reasons that I don't think black women should vote. And if black women can't vote in a greater sense, I don't think that Kamala should benefit. Ron say not true. They can count votes. They just need the vote check. No, bro, they can't count votes. That was a whole argument in Georgia. How did we go to sleep at 9 p.m. and Trump was up, and we wake up at 5 a.m. and Biden done lapped him? How? How did a man? I don't want. I just got out of YouTube. I'm just fresh out YouTube jail. How does a candidate that only had 12 people at all the rallies have more accumulated votes than the 3 most popular presidents of my lifetime combined? How do you have more votes than Reagan, Clinton, and Obama combined, and nobody knows what the fuck you talking about? Do black women know how to cheat? Yeah, fuck yeah, nigga. Black women cheat on everything, nigga. Black women cheat on their tests. Black women cheat on their man. Black women cheat on their kids. You ain't never seen a black woman cheat on their kids? I have. They will dismiss their kid and bro, the amount of women that I've seen be cursing out her own biological child, then see another woman pushing a child in a carriage like, oh my God, I got baby fever. I want another baby. Who can I hold your baby? How do you love this stranger's baby in aisle 5 more than you love your child you've had for 12 years? A woman that'll cheat on her man, cheat on her test, cheat on her taxes, which is what it is when you get money back. When you ain't never worked, but you sold your 2 kids to somebody else to file, they're stealing tax money. You cheated on taxes, you cheated on your kids, you cheated on your man, you cheated on your job, you cheated everything you do. You are a net negative human being. You are a garbage bitch. And yet instead you can count cheating ass votes. Now think about it. Like you was counting cheating ass votes and then fucking went to sleep. Trump up, goddamn it, man, about 200. Wake up, Trump down by 2,000. Like, how the fuck that happened? Shit, crazy. Hey, Rhymes, you know how black women count? Like, damn, I'm finna try to. Let me see if I can pull it up. I'm gonna see if I can pull it up real quick. That one for you, one for me shit. Yeah. Oh shit, that's a popular clip. Hold on, man. Let me pull this one for you, one for me shit. Cause this how that shit go, bro. I know I'm finna get flagged for this. I'm gonna have to delete this after the podcast. But yo, this is how black women count, bro. I swear to God, it is. They count like Bugs Bunny, my nigga. I promise to God, they do. Hold on, let me show you.
We'll make like the Western pictures and play cards. And the loser gets out of town.
You're on. Gin rum is my game, Sam.
Oh, that's too long.
Your first play. Come on, put down the card.
All right.
Wait, where's that?
You lose.
Damn, man. That's crazy. No, it's a clip. It's a clip. It'd be like 1 for you, 1 for me. 2 for you, 1, 2 for me. 3 for you, 1, 2, 3 for me. I don't know where it's at.
Your first play.
They said this was it, but it ain't it. Bugs Bunny send me off, bro. Bugs Bunny send me off, bro. Let me see if I can find it. Cause it's an old skit. I've heard it on I've heard it on quite a few shows actually. Anyway, y'all know what I'm talking about. That's how they count, bro. One, one. Wait, what is it? One for Joe, one for Don. 1, 2 for Joe, 2 for Don. 1, 2, 3 for Joe, 3 for Don. That's how they count. That's how they count your money, right? These chicks will make $30,000 a year, 36,000, bro, which is American national average, right? There's nothing wrong with making 36,000 a year. I'm tired of people shaming the national median income. Nothing wrong with making 36 a year. But they'll make 36 a year, but want a motherfucker to make 2 million a year. And that's how they count it. 1 for you, 1 for me. 2 for you, 1, 2 for me. That's how that's girl math at its finest. He said I was seeing Palmer USB dongles. They said it was passing M&Ms. Bro, I ain't see that, bro. That's crazy. I ain't see that one, bro. That's crazy. But yeah, Smarty Pants, that's all I'm saying, bro. Being a net positive taxpayer should be a requirement to vote. If you're a prisoner, you can't vote. In certain states like Florida and I think Michigan, if you're still on parole or probation, you can't vote. And you might be a taxpayer. You might have a job and you still can't vote. But they let the dumbest of us vote. There's a map. Let me show y'all something. It's been a while since I saw this map. It's a true story though. There's a map of what America would look like if only men voted. It's a true story, by the way. And I would like to say before I show you guys this map that this map, well, life in general made me say fuck Illinois, but this map did not help, my nigga. Did not help. This map did not help me think Chicago was a great place. If women could not vote, most of the nation would be Republican because most men are conservative. We want to conserve shit. The places that would still be Democrat would be New York. You know, all the places that have a dyke mayor, right? All the places that would elect a dyke mayor would still be Democrat, right? So Illinois, fun fact, Illinois is Republican as shit. Chicago is Democrat. But it's so many, like most of the population of Illinois is in Chicago. So you have 8 million people in Cook County in a state with 12 million people. So if you remove Cook County from the count, Illinois would be red too. But it's not, so because you can't remove Chicago. But Chicago, New York, Massachusetts, I didn't expect Massachusetts. That's crazy. Vermont, I expected that. Rhode Island, New Mexico? That's crazy. I wouldn't have thought of New Mexico. Ain't nobody in New Mexico. Anyway, and then the West Coast. So there would never be a Democratic president if women couldn't vote. There is one in here, I think, if only women voted. I don't know what's that right now because I didn't look it up, but it was bluer than blue though, I ain't gonna lie. You know what else was blue? If only black people voted, bro. That was crazy, bro. It shows how much that black men listen to women, because if only black people voted, it would be considerably more blue. It would still be more red than blue, but all the liberal cities would still be blue. Whoever black people congregate and they listen to girls with clothes on, it will still be blue. That's what I'm saying, bro. If only men could vote, there wouldn't be a Democrat president elected over a century. Yeah, I agree with that. If black women couldn't vote, then you probably same thing, right? Because the truth of the matter is, when it comes to voting, you can you can align your vote. Y'all can test me on this, and I'm gonna dip out because ain't nobody pulled up, so I'm gonna dip out. But you can test my theory if you want to. Voting goes in line with marriage. So 57% of white women were married. 57% of white women voted for Trump. You know, so when you're in that situation, you can, and once again, that's why women don't have to vote, because women voted like their husbands told them to vote. So they could have just not voted. But when you have rogue women, purple-haired white women, green-haired white women, weave-wearing black women, mixed baby having Mexican, well, not even Mexican, it be the Puerto Ricans, really. Them Puerto Ricans, they be dating everybody but a Puerto Rican guy. But when you're in that situation, you end up with a result where women will vote against their best self-interest because they don't realize if men not working, if men don't feel inspired, if men can't benefit from it, then everything that they have is off the back of men either paying taxes or volunteering their time or playing stepdad or being a mentor. So they're depending on a multitude of men to do the things that they don't want to listen to if it comes from one man who actually loves her. So I don't think that women should vote. Because she married, she ain't got to vote because, you know, her husband got to vote. And if she's not married, she shouldn't vote because she's going to destroy the world. Anyway, that's all I got to say about that, bro. Man, this was on my head for like a week, though. Like, it's a lot of Kamala and Trump thing going on. And I want to talk about that, and I'll probably start that tomorrow. I want to get more into tribal things, and because tribal is more than just racial, right? It's more than just a crayon thing. Like, it's really about the foundational Americans, bro. Like, black people were not the only ones fucked up in 1920. Like, the Irish and the Italians weren't doing that well either. If y'all ever saw the movie Departed, like, the Irish dudes was telling you, like, yo, niggas lazy, nigga. We was slaves 20 years ago. Now we the president, nigga. We got JFK. Like, and that would be possible for all groups if you didn't have men who didn't cater to women and want to see you down so they could be the only good man. But we can change that whole thing around. We could try but change that whole thing around. Have a direction and ascension. Don't worry about. I think the funniest thing ever is white supremacy, because white people really ain't good at shit. They really not. Americans in general ain't good at shit. So to say white people are supreme over there, that's dumb. To say systemic racism, that's a misnomer. I think systemic racism is my favorite statement, by the way. I love systemic racism. Shout out to systemic racism, bro. I love that shit. All they saying is they have a system for their race, and you're mad because you won't listen to the smart kid, so you can have a system for your race. You hate your best and brightest because you love a dumb bitch who hates their best and brightest because it makes them feel inadequate because she want to be the man that she say she hate. You got to remove black women from all your decision-making process. If a black woman agree with you, bro, you probably wrong. I'm just being honest with you, bro. If black women agree with you, you probably need to reconsider your whole position in life, to be honest with you. But with that being said, bro, I'm jerking some chicken. I'm sipping on tequila. I just wanted to tap in with y'all, man. I appreciate everybody, bro. We're going to kick this shit back on tomorrow, man. If y'all got some show ideas, anything y'all want to talk about, man, whether it's banking, Fed, laws, project, whatever it is, y'all can email me at dirtyfolksmedia@gmail. Man, I'll do so because I don't be having no topics, to be honest with you. So y'all can inbox me anything y'all want me to talk about, dirtyfolksmedia@gmail, or y'all can catch me on YouTube. I mean, not YouTube, on Instagram at Dirty Folks Podcast, and just inbox me some shit, and I'll rock with it, bro. I got y'all. But as always, man, love your brothers as you love yourself. Feed the pack. Tribe up.
Welcome to the Daycare. Welcome to the Daycare. Welcome to the Daycare. Welcome to the Daycare. Stay away
away from cities with dyke mayors. They spray the pipes major. Don't play with your life, player. Or shake the dice, player. But if you got a quota, then stay away from toddlers. These bitches are fight promoters. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Train your toddler. Please train your toddler. Whippings, timeouts, take her allowance. Cause I swear she will destroy your life if you allow it. Fucking, I'm tired of rapping. Yo, low, bring in the choir.